Hi, this is Coach Paulette Kumar doing another slow, special stretch for all my friends with fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, ME, MS, cancer, breast disease and heart disease, and all my friends who are not so well and want to do a little bit of stretching for the day, but they want to do it a little bit more slowly. And if you like, there is another 20 or so others that I've done, and if you like, you can do this particular one, or you can do it a bit later, or do it tomorrow when you are feeling a little bit more energized. If you're like me, in the mornings I'm feeling much more energized, then I have to rest it out a little bit, and then I feel a little bit more energetic. Was really with a friend earlier on, so I couldn't do it any sooner, but I just really wanted to be there for that friend. So forgive me for those people who were expecting me a little bit earlier. So to begin with, we're going to start with our head as per normal, and we're just going to take it up and down, going up and down, going like this. 1 and 2. And what I always say, just do what you can manage. If it's just 1 and 2, then that's fine. 3 and then 4. And for those people who want to do something a little bit more energetic, if you look at my 7:15 post, which shows you, I'm just sipping up, it's a little chilly out here, which will show you how to do it a little bit more energetic, then that's fine. Go to my earlier post. There is 59 of those ones. But for those of us who have been ill for a period of time, you'll understand why I'm doing it this slowly, okay? So just do as much as you can manage. And we're going to go from side to side now, all right? We don't go both sides. We just do one side and then the other, just to keep ourselves from getting disorientated. So that's just 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And if you want to, you can just rest for a moment and then just go to the other side. 1. And what you can also do is, when you're putting your head towards one side, it's just to peer your eyes to the other side, and that will give your eyes a little bit of eye exercise as well. 2, 3 and 4. And thanks for the likes. Really pleased that some people have come on, and if you can, really try and do these exercises. One of the things we've started doing is this one, where we just take our head and just bring a little bit of stretch to our neck, and we do it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like I said in the post on Saturday when I was with Darren doing exercises, if you're feeling pain, then stop, rest it out. No need for you to have any pain, because if you're already ill, pain makes it worse. So forget those people who say push through it. Me personally, I found it made me worse when I listened to, forgive me, physios who said push through it. It just made me worse for days and weeks and months afterwards. So if you're feeling pain, then just stop, rest it out, try an exercise, a different one, and I will talk in between so you can rest, okay? So the next side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And thank you to my friend Denise, who sent a video for me of her grandma, or who we call grandma. It's a real her mother-in-law, and she just sent a fantastic video saying, I started doing your relaxations, which I started doing on Sunday night. And she said, you know, she'd just come back from the hospital, came across it, and now she's doing those exercises. And I'm going to post something, a relaxation one, a little bit later. But again, look in my earlier feeds, I've done 3 of those in a series now. So if I don't get to do it later on, then please do look at the feed, but I will try and do one later on. And I'm really pleased that that's really benefiting a few people. So another one we're going to do with our head area is with our nose, and we're just going to do a sidewards 8. All right, bringing movement again to this neck area, because if you've been at home and not well, then you're probably a little bit stiff in this area. All right, so just the sidewards 8. 1 and 2. Okay, rest it out, because you may feel a little bit giddy. And let's go the other side. 1 and 2. Beautiful. If you can manage to do more, that's fine, but I'm going to leave it at that. All right, next we're going to do our shoulder area, and we're going to go up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Beautiful. Then let's try doing some lateral stretches. We'll do something a little bit different routine today. Just going down 1 and 2. Then we go on the other side. 3 and then 4. Beautiful. Bringing our arms up if you can manage it. If you can't, that's fine. One of my friends in a wheelchair, she just would be able to manage this, that's fine. But if you can, bring your arm up, your elbows up to shoulder level, and just 1. And if that's too much to do both hands, then just do this. 2, 3, and 4. And if it's too much to keep your hand up here, then just put the hand down and just do 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now this is another one that when I had was really bad with fibromyalgia, I just found this really difficult. All right, putting your hands up and around was difficult. Bringing them up was just a lot of effort. So if it's a lot of effort, rest it out. Or if you want to, you can just put your hand on your shoulder and go 1 and 2. And again, if that's too much to bring your arm up, then you can just do this. 1 and 2. It's your stretch, whatever you're comfortable with. 3 and then 4. And then you can go backwards. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. And then rest it out. For those people who are a little bit more advanced, then you can put it on here. 1 and 2 going forwards. 3 and then 4, and rest it out. For those people who are even more advanced and a lot better like I am, then you can do this. 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Do it at whatever level that you're at. Just going around, put it on the hands on your shoulder and doing this. And note, especially for those people who haven't seen me before, because a few other people have joined in now, is that I'm sat down. I'm not standing up, just to show you that you can do all of these just sitting down in your armchair, in a chair, just sitting upright. You can do your exercises and start your body moving, because the more you don't move, the more pain you're often in, and you need to have those muscles being utilized, as otherwise you'll lose a lot of the ability to use them, and also you will start to get a lot more fatigue doing the exercises actually helped me to improve my energy levels. Right, we did lateral stretches, and what I'm going to do is show you how to do some lateral stretches with a little bit more advance. Again, only if you're able to. So you can keep it down here, or you can do these ones. One, and bring in some movement and stretches to the side. Two, okay, rest for a moment. And then we're going to go down the other side, and it's one and two. Beautiful. And you should feel a lovely big stretch here. Okay, now we're going to do our waist area, and what we're going to do is a big circle with our waist. One and two, three and four. So nice circle with your bum. Okay, one the other way, and two, three, and then four. Beautiful. All right, we're going to rest it out, and then we're going to go with our hands. One and two, just our sidewards turns, and then three, rest it out, and then four. Beautiful. Now if you're beginning to feel tired, rest, and then you can always do some more tomorrow or in an hour's time, depending on where you are. If you're sort of UK this side, in an hour's time you should be getting ready for bed and doing relaxation. If you're in the States and the West Indies and Canada and other places that have contacted me that they're doing these exercises, then you perhaps can do this maybe in an hour's time. Really up to you, but don't overdo it, all right? Just gently does it, especially if you're just starting. Okay, another exercise we can do is with our knees, all right? We can just do our knee circles, 1, 2 in one direction. Carry on to 4 if you want to, and then the other way, 1, 2, and bringing it down. All right, rest there for a moment, and then bringing it up. And again, you only have to bring it up an inch off the floor. I'm just bringing it up so that you can see it in the camera. And it's 1 and 2, and then the other way, 1 and 2. And again, carry on to do 3 and 4 if you want to, or even more. It's entirely up to you, whatever you can manage. And what I wanted to do is incorporate another one that I don't normally do, and again, only if you're able to manage it. So these ones, knee raises, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the other side, 1 and 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, beautiful. Now I always do a health tip, or try and always do a health tip. My health tip today is something that I was reading about, which is just a reminder. One of the things that I cut out since I got ill is a drink that I really, really, really enjoy, and that's coffee. And we know that tea and coffee, as much as they're lovely drinks that we enjoy drinking, for a lot of us that are not so well, a lot of us who are weak in our body, very oftentimes coffee will deplete your energy levels, because it'll spike it for a bit and you'll feel all the adrenaline, and then you'll start to come down and come down and come down, and it actually draws away your energy rather than building it up again. So I would say to you, advise you, if you can, cut down on the coffee, cut down on the caffeine, cut down on fizzy drinks, and bring in more health drinks, your herbal teas. And if you don't like herbal tea, hot water, slice of lemon, you know. And in order for you to even get from sort of having lots and lots and lots and lots of coffee to having zero like I do, is to perhaps have um, weaken coffee, just weaken it, or have a cup less and a cup less. Look at alternatives like barley cup that you can get from, and chicory type products that you can get from health shops. And just gradually, and also there's of course decaffeinated coffee. I'm not certain if that's really any good for you, but you know, you can gradually start getting off a lot of the caffeine as you go along. All right, so that's my health tip for today. Coffee and tea, any things with caffeine, are diuretics. It will deplete you of the water that you need, and you need to have a lot more water in your system. Have that H2O, the oxygen flowing around your system as much as you can, rather than to be taking it away. All right, if you want to get well again, then that's one of the recommendations I would make for you. That's what I did, and that's what I know a number of my friends who have gotten much better has done. And occasionally I'll feel like, oh, the taste of coffee would be nice. Somehow I kind of put it to the side. I'm much, much better now, and I can have a little bit. But I found that when I have it, my heart starts really racing, and it's as though it's a stress for me rather than something that helps me to stay calm. And I know that when my body is calm, then I'm much, much better. Much well? Much better. All right then. So entirely up to you. Your health is your wealth, as I always say. So it's whatever is good for you. But that's just a little bit of advice that I would give you that I know really helped me in order for me to recover. And I've had almost a decade of being unwell. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. And I had to just come off a lot of the medication in order for me to get well again, and all put in all of these health tips that I keep giving to you as I'm going along to make myself better. All right then. So what else would we like to do today? So it's not too long. All I'm going to be doing is a facial massage to just get her face all toned up and ready for some energy. Just rub. Actually, before that, I'm going to do some hand massage, hand rotations, 2, 3, and 4. And notice I'm crunching my hands, all right, just to bring again some movement to the hands. 2, 3, 4. You could do it like this, but if you do it like that, then you're also exercising your fingers. And then I will exercise my wrists again by just bringing that in and then bringing it out. All right, so if you've been a little bit stiff today, then that's a good one. So all of those exercises you can do on your chair. And let's do this one. Wonderful. Beautiful. Just washing away our cares and our worries and our troubles. And this is just a beautiful thing to do, to make you just feel whoosh, and some of those stuff is just gone. And that facial massage just brings energy to the face. Sometimes I do stroking out, 1, 2, 3, to get rid of any congestion under the eyes. If you want to see the tapping that I do, look back at one of the other videos. May introduce that back in tomorrow. But for now, I just wanted to have a few minutes with you where you can do a few exercises, not to let yourself get too tired. If you are, rest it up for the rest of the day, rest of the evening, and have a fabulous evening or fabulous day. This is Coach Paulette Kumar, encouraging you that your health is your wealth. So just imagine yourself having joy, peace, love, happiness, health, and wealth all over you, not allowing others to get the better of you. Just bring in joy and peace and calm all over your body. Beautiful. And if you want to see me doing some breathing exercises, then tap into my relaxation. I'll probably do that in the next hour, hour and a half or so, depending on what's going on with myself and my hubby, who's due home from the gym anytime now. All right, then, take care. Have a great time. Thank you to everybody that joined me. For those who I can see, Delroy, thank you for joining me. Naomi, thank you. Chris, thank you. Michelle, Marsha, Maxine, Lydia, Bernie. Hi, Bernie. I don't know. Oh, that's a beautiful message. Thank you. Robbie, Jennifer. Hope you're feeling well, Robbie. Janice, sorry. Louis, yes, you do look good. You do. Yes, you do. Looks tired. I am a bit tired today. Elva and Patricia. Thank you, guys. Becky, Alison. Thank you, all you guys, for joining with me this evening. Hope you have a fabulous evening. Yeah, I am going to be resting out because I've been doing quite a bit. All right, then. Take it easy. God bless.